Hi guys, it's Adrian from the Pageant Project. Hope you're doing well. It's time to launch this little beauty. I think a lot of you know that I've been writing this book behind the scenes for a while. I've gone blind in the process of doing it. I can't see anything, but we are launching early access to this. I'm looking for test readers. We're launching it this Friday, August the 22nd. Eastern time. I'm just checking the details over there. So Eastern time, that'll be Saturday, the next day in Sydney time, Australia. But if you're watching this anywhere other than secretpageantbook.com and you want to get involved as a test reader, head over there to secretpageantbook.com, enter your email address. If you're on secretpageantbook.com, then there'll be a box below for you to enter your email address. When you put your email in there, we will be launching the book, as I said, on Friday, August the 22nd, in separate parts. That's for a few reasons. One is it's because it's quite a thick book. It's 300 pages long. And I felt that if I just send it to you as one giant PDF, it's going to be overwhelming and no one's actually going to read it. And I want you to actually read it so I can get your feedback. You'll be getting access to the whole book, but in 7 separate chunks. We're going to take this over a 7-day reading plan. Now, you can download all 7 chunks on that Friday or Saturday, and over the weekend, you can go ham and read the whole thing if you want to. But if you want a bit of a more easily paced reading speed, it's going to take maybe half an hour each day. You'll get a reading plan right after you sign up with your email, just a suggested reading plan. And then on Friday or the Saturday, you'll get access to the Dropbox folder where you'll be able to download those 7 separate PDFs that are the chunks of this book. The other thing that we'll be doing, because I was thinking about what was the easiest way of doing this and something that would give you guys value as well. Once you sign up with your email address below, I should say it's free. There's no cost to any of this because you guys are helping me out create the best book that I possibly can for the pageant industry. But one thing that you'll get as soon as you sign up is you'll get a link to a private Facebook group. Now, I'm going to suggest that you head over there once you put in your email address, again at secretpageantbook.com. That's where you have to do this if you're watching or listening to this anywhere else. Put in your email address and then go to that Facebook group. You get the link once you signed up. And it's going to ask you what email did you sign up with, and your email has to match, because sometimes I get weird people from God knows where wanting to join my Facebook groups. And I'm like, how did you find me? Even though I set it to private. And those emails have to match. So I know it's you wanting access to that Facebook group and not some stranger on the internet who's going to try and sell me, dental insurance or something. Now, what I'll do on each of the 7 days, because remember, it's a 7-day reading plan. On each day, at about 6 p.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. morning time here in Sydney, depending on my interview schedule. So roughly 6 p.m. Eastern time, each day for that suggested reading, I'll go live in that Facebook group and I'll give you my thoughts as to why did I decide to include that in this book. So for example, there's one of the days is completely on interview, because the interview section is quite thick. So that day's suggested reading is just a chapter on interview. So on the live on that day in the Facebook group, I'll go live about the chapter, not to read it out to you, but to give you some of my thoughts. Also, some things that haven't been included in the book yet, which, spoiler alert, there's going to be a multimedia course associated with this book. It won't just be the book. I'll give you my thoughts as to that. But also, you can ask me questions about that chapter or that day's reading on that live. And so that Facebook group will be the easiest way for you to, and if you don't see the live, then you can always watch the replay back. But that Facebook group is going to be the easiest way for me to communicate with you, to get your feedback. And then, as I said, if you're not able to make the live, that's fine. I'll send you the link or the replay through the email address that you signed up with. There'll be a feedback form for me to get your feedback each day on that day's reading. And then towards the end, I'm going to be wanting testimonials. That'll be sort of day 7 or day 8, once you've read the whole book. I really don't want you to give me a testimonial for the book before you've read it. I don't think that's honest. But I'm going to be taking some of those testimonials and putting them in the book. And there'll be a chance for you to win a completely free copy of the book if I use your testimonial. If I really like your testimonial and I put it in here, then I'll be sending you a free copy of the book as my way of saying thank you. So launching this Friday, Eastern time, that'll be Saturday, Sydney time. Put your email address in at secretpageantbook.com. So if you're watching or listening to this anywhere else, head over there now. You'll get access to the suggested reading plan, the private Facebook group that will have that live every day, and a chance for you to not only have your name featured in the book, but also to win a free print copy. So I hope all of that makes sense. I will stop there. Any questions, let me know. You can email me at info@thepageantproject.com. Send me a DM on any of my socials. But yeah, put in your email address below, and I'll be seeing you from this Friday.